My girlfriend, that through thick and thin. My girlfriend.
Hey, girlfriends! And welcome to season 2 of Girlfriends Unscripted. Woo! Hey!
All right. Today we're talking about something that's uncomfortable but very necessary. Have you ever had a friend who was cheering for you, but somehow it didn't feel genuine? They smiled in your face, celebrated your wins publicly, but privately something just felt off.
Today we're unpacking secret competition in friendships, how to recognize it, and how to not grow bitter when it does happen to you, and how to become better from it. So, before we get started, you can see we have our beautiful special guest, world-renowned nail tech, best to do it, period. Zayla with us today to unpack this topic. We're so happy to have her.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
Let's get into it. So, the first thing I wanted to talk about is fake support versus genuine support. Like, how do you know if someone's being fake or if someone genuinely is happy for you or if they have motives for you? Like, I know a lot of times, like, sometimes people will be nice because they want something. Like, what do you want? And it's just like, what do you want from me? So, how to tell the difference in that?
Honestly, I think that is like kind of hard to tell the difference from because I don't think all the time it's very clear that they're really hating on you or like not being genuine with you. I think
that saying I'm proud of you is one thing, but saying I'm proud of you and having the proof behind the pudding, so to say. Like, for example, like if somebody say they support you, but they never actually support you, like, are they really?
Girl, do you know how many times people come across me and probably be like, I'm going to book an appointment.
Right.
I'm going to book an appointment.
Yeah. And then they never
Still not booking an appointment.
Right. So that's like, that would be what you call, like, that's like fake support.
Yeah.
Like, you want everybody to think that you're supporting me, but you really don't support me.
That's
so you're not being genuine in what you say or the things that you do. Because it will come with follow through. It comes with follow up. Like, are you supporting me for real? Are you really down for me?
Yeah, like when I started doing nails, I had some friends and I can literally count on my hands how many times they let me practice or even do nails on them. And they were so called my best friends. So it's like,
Girl, you could have practiced on
That's
me.
what I was doing. I was really waiting for her to finish her sentence. Like, you still need any practice?
Girl, no.
You want to try like a new thing on me? Like, you can definitely try that on me.
Literally, I can genuinely like count on my two hands, probably even one, how many times they came and let me perfect my craft.
Yeah.
So I'm
like, I remember when I was first start braiding. Like, I used to do to my hair because it needs to be done, but also I didn't know how to braid hair.
Yeah.
And so then I would just be like doing my goddaughter hair all the time, like trying to get better at it or whatever. But the same people that don't let you practice on them also still want something free at the end of the day.
Like when you get good, right?
Yeah.
It's crazy because then like they'll come to their friends and be like, "Oh, can I get a discount?" But when you don't give it to them, you gonna pay the full price for somebody else.
Oh,
exactly.
That truly grinds my gears.
No, that's real. That's real talk right there.
That actually grinds my gears because it's just like I was good enough to do it for you at a discount, but then when you have the money to pay full, you go and pay full.
You can't even expect that though. Like treat me just how you would treat anybody else. I need my coins just like she need her coins.
No, seriously, like this
even
is my full-time
even
job.
more, like you want to support your friends, so it's like if you come with support, come with support.
Yeah,
seriously.
Like come with the support. Don't come with what can you do for free.
Yeah.
Right.
And be excited for your friend because I feel like a real friend will celebrate your wins, but even when they're waiting for theirs. So it's not. It's like you can't, be in the process and hating on me and because you ain't got all the things that you need or whatever.
And I think it's so hard. Like sometimes you don't really recognize that it's hating because it's like wrapped up in a gift bundle. So like if something happens good for you, then they be like, oh well, I was finna like, God dang, like can I
enjoy my moment?
I you, like when I had moved into my house. And, like, there was people that was genuinely happy for me, like, genuinely, like, happy. And there was some people, like, oh, they did it like that. Oh, they did this, like, are you happy? Or I'm getting confused right now. Come on, say
That's fake.
hey.
That's fake support because it comes with criticism.
Yeah.
That's a good point. That's a really good point.
Because it be like, yeah, I like it, but
it's always a but, right?
Yeah.
Or it's always a facial expression.
It's always a facial expression, and I pay attention.
That.
And we're all Libras, so you know me watching everybody's facial expressions.
Yeah, you can
like,
catch that from
literally,
the side.
somebody came to my house to watch it. Their face was like this.
Ooh.
The whole time, and so I'm just like, oh, they not happy, but they trying to be happy, but they not really happy.
Like, I actually noticed somebody hating on something for Kendra from it, like not even from the front of their face, just from their posture. And I was sitting behind them, and I'm just looking like something was being announced for Kendra, and I'm just literally looking at their posture, and it was kind of like a bad spirit came off of them a little bit. Like, remember I told you, I'm like. It was like I felt like something coming, like some type of aura coming off.
No, literally, energy travels. You can feel it for sure. You could definitely feel
I'm sitting behind her head. There's no way.
No,
it was like
she said, "There's no way."
There's no way.
Yeah, like
girl, it's real in here.
I do feel like I like really have that gift of like. Oh yeah, I know what you want. Like,
I know, and I hate that. I love it, but it's just like, dang, my discernment is so high. I be knowing when people they're not genuine about it. Like, and they could be smiling so hard, like, I'm so happy for you, sis. Like, and I already know you're not happy for me, but you're trying so hard to be happy for you. But sometimes I guess if you don't have the discernment, it's just like, how do you know? How do you spot that out when someone is being actually fake with you? Because when I'm happy for everybody.
Man.
Like, baby, you going up, we going up.
Thank
let's
you.
do it. You know what I'm saying? But it's just some people that are not like that, genuinely.
But it's like, it's really going to be hard. If you don't have discernment, it's going to be hard for you to tell. But eventually time will tell. You will find out.
Always reveals itself.
Yeah. That fake love gonna show, baby.
Yeah, and I think another key like to watch for is like, genuine friends don't make your accomplishments about them. Like, if you have something going on, like, just celebrate me right now. Don't be like, oh, I was about to go buy me that too. Like, what is happening right here?
Like, what is
What's
happening?
going on?
Or beating them to the punch.
Yeah, or trying to beat them. Like, literally, it was somebody at my job. They had said they wanted this specific car. And everybody was like, oh, we hope you get it, all of this, and that. One of the people that was in that room, like 2 days later, went and bought that exact car and came in like, I bought the car that you wanted. And it was just like,
wow.
So crazy. I swear to you. Like, it was just like.
That's wild. Like, you can't come flashing the keys.
And think I'm finna be cool with it. And me, I picked up on it like, wow, that was shady. But if you don't really see it, and I'm not saying like all the time you gotta be thinking about like, is this person jealous of me?
Right.
Because I think that there are good people in the world, but there's also people that have ill intentions for you. Yeah. And I used to be one of those people that felt like everybody was so sweet. And she would be like, girl, like, wake up. Like, what is wrong with you?
Everything that glitters
it ain't gold. And it ain't hitting it.
No. I have a friend who literally has to deal with that with two people that she knows about. They're going to get it before her. But the other day we were talking about it, and she was like, I'm going to start telling these girls, I'm finna jump off the nearest cliff. Jump first. Because it's like, you can't seriously just go cop the stuff. Because now I'm supposed to be like, now I'm supposed to be the copycat?
Yeah, because
they
got it first.
You literally have to stop telling them the stuff you finna get. Like, at this point, this is
but
your
then
fault.
that's not right, because you shouldn't have to shrink your blessings to make your friends feel comfortable.
Yeah.
And that's like, I shouldn't have to dummy down what I'm doing so you feel good about yourself.
No,
right,
for real.
that's right.
That's not cool. So, and I think a lot of times, maybe that's what people want. I don't know. And sometimes we do it just being like, for me, as Libra, we want everybody to be happy. We want everybody to feel happy about whatever. So sometimes we maybe don't say something, or maybe don't like acknowledge it or announce it because we don't want to feel like, dang, I just keep throwing it. But you shouldn't have to shrink yourself down.
I literally seen a post the other day that was like, people get Libras like confused because they think because we want to see you happy, we love to see people smiling.
Bad.
But There is a but. Don't mess with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it gets to that point. Like, don't take that for granted. Don't take that for granted.
They be taking it for granted.
Yeah.
So, question for you, Azalea. Have you ever realized after the fact that somebody wasn't really rooting for you?
Let me take a drink.
I don't think I've ever felt like that.
Like, after
Honestly,
the fact?
Genuinely, no. I just felt like they just weren't supposed to be in my life anymore.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like they were jealous or anything like that. They just wasn't. They weren't supposed to be in my life to see these accomplishments.
Yeah,
okay.
I love that. Clock that. T. Okay. I mean, do I feel like later after the fact that I found out somebody was, I don't know if it was even after the fact. Sometimes I could see
in the middle of the
fact.
Before
the fact, and while I'm right there, like I could see it, and I still love them because it's an innate gift that's in me to love people right where they are.
No, seriously.
And I love them for who they are, and I know that you are envious or you are jealous of me. And sometimes you can make that jealousy work in your favor if you understand, like, hey, I'm showing signs of being jealous of this person. What can I do to better myself?
Exactly.
Instead, so I can get to where I don't have to be jealous of what they have or whatever they're doing. Like, what can I do in myself to make myself better so that I'm not jealous of them? You know,
I was really going to say that, like, envious or jealous doesn't always have to be a negative thing. Like, it could be positive, too. Like, you can see your friend be like, dang, she getting it. Like, she doing her thing. She doing her big one. And you be like, I need to get my...
And then acknowledge. It's okay to acknowledge them and say, "Hey, you on your job. You're doing a good job." And I think, like, sometimes instead of doing that, it ends up in like subtle competition, like what she said. It ends up to where now they silently competing with you. Why are you competing with me? I
didn't even know we was in. No,
I didn't know.
Remember when we was driving and I was racing you and you didn't know?
Literally. But all times I kind of knew. But I kind of didn't know, like...
I was literally watching her location like, yep, I'm in front of her still.
I said when I was driving, and she drives slow. So I had already told her, I was like, I'm finna beat you there. It's okay. Like, I'm going to be there before you. I'll see you when you get there or whatever. And so she done made a competition. Now she's racing me, right? Driving like a race car. I'm driving my regular speed, fast, okay? And, then she called, she like, where you at? And I'm
all
like,
excited too, like, yeah.
And I said, I'm about 15 minutes away. She said, I'm 13 minutes away.
Period. She was proud of herself.
I'm 13 minutes away. And you want to know what? I still beat her.
She must have took an extra turn. I don't know.
I beat her there by like 7 minutes.
I don't even know how that happened.
I cannot lie to you.
You thought you had a little extra 2
like,
minutes.
Yeah.
Slow down.
I'm gonna take my time.
And me, I'm still driving.
That's what secret competition
looks
like.
Because and I'm just telling you that competition isn't always obvious. So you don't really always know if somebody is in secret competition. But I think it's a feeling. I think that you can know, like you can see that. It's a hunch that you feel like. One of my closest people, and I won't say what the people is. People could be friend, people could be cousin, people could be sister. But one of my closest people who was very close to me, I noticed that they were in competition with me. Like every time something would come up, they want to try to spend more money than me. Go ahead, baby. Like, I bought this and I bought that.
Spin that
or
shit.
Spin it. You know what I'm saying? Like, go ahead and do it.
Sorry,
and
no cursing.
I was screaming. No, it's good, but I would be like, why do they always do that? Like, if I say, oh, I brought whoop de whoop whoop whoop, I brought this for whoop de whoop, just out the kindness of my heart, they like, oh, well, I spent whoop de whoop whoop, and I spent, and I'm just like, what is happening here? Are we? And so I noticed that, and then I start giving it to them, the prize. Whatever the prize, if the prize is spending the most money, baby, take it. You got it. So when they start saying, I think I'm going to buy this, and this.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and do that because I'm not in competition on who can bring the most stuff. I truly don't want to bring the most stuff.
Okay.
And if that's what you want to do, you can win. And if you told me that you wanted to do that, I would have let you win. Like, automatically. I wouldn't have to figure it out.
Like,
you know?
Well, I'm finna go do this.
Like, I don't care.
I think that kind of comes from them seeing you maybe like in their eyes, they're like, oh, she's the big boss. I gotta be bigger boss. You know what I'm saying? She's probably feeling like, you know.
Or that's actually very funny. Or you're actually kind of crazy.
or he.
Or she or he or him or whatever.
Could be feeling like, you know what I'm saying? They looking at you in a certain light and wanting to be in that light. How other people view you and want to be
whole
you.
time I'm not doing it to be in the light. I'm just doing it just to do it. I like helping people, and I found that about myself. And people try to make it like a negative thing, like, oh, she likes to help people or she like this, and I do. And it's not a bad thing that I like to help people or I like to be there for people. It's not in a negative light that, oh, she want to feel needed. It's not that I want to feel needed, but if I can help you and I have it, I will help you because I have it.
Exactly.
And it is genuine. I don't want nothing back behind it. I don't need nothing back at the back end. But I think people who are in that mindset of being in competition with you, they feel like, oh, now she wants somebody to need her. I need somebody to need me. You know what I'm saying?
Stop needing me.
Don't need me. I don't want you to need me.
No, yeah.
So it's just like if you have this rooted jealousy inside of you, that's something honestly only the Lord can help you with that. You need to take that up with the Lord because there's literally no reason for you to be jealous of any human being on this earth because you can do whatever they have. You can put in the work to do it. You know what I'm saying? But coming around the way to where you feel jealous or you feel envious of a person, it's like do something in yourself so that you feel better about yourself so that you're not jealous of this person that could really actually be a blessing to you.
Right.
So I think that's just something that I guess, that ruffled my feathers. Got you going.
What can we tell the viewers to look out for if they don't have discernment about it?
I think like secret competition or a compliment with a backhanded compliment, like, oh, that's nice, but I would have did this. Like that's low key hating a little bit, like you low key hating on me. Or sometimes like comparing things like, oh, you got that? Oh no, I got this one. I got it because I like this, and you do like. If that's what you like it. But this is what I got. Be happy for me that I got this. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And then when your time comes, I'm going to clap for you.
I'm going to clap for you. So I think like just being aware of those subtle backhanded compliments, comments, whatever, because it's very subtle. It comes out like, oh, that's what you did. Like
regular combo.
Yeah, like, oh, that's what you did. I wouldn't have did that. Or, oh, that's what you did.
That would have turned my face so fast.
Quickly.
Like, what do you mean?
I'll be listening like to the side, and I'll be like, remember the lady on the bus? I'm just gonna say it.
Oh, the lady on the bus. She ain't watching this podcast.
She was like, do you have a husband?
She started questioning me down the street, who watches
and
I had no idea. I found out later that the lady don't like me, right? But in that moment, I didn't know the lady.
I was like falling asleep, and I heard her. I'm like, my face is like.
In my sleep. And I didn't know that she didn't like me. So when she started, and I'm answering the question just as happy as can be.
Johnny Harmon was off that day.
It was off that day. I must have pushed pause on it because I'm like, she like, so you have all those kids at home? And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, you don't have a husband? And I was like, no. And by this time, Ashley done woke up like.
Sitting up, because now I'm like, what? What's really?
And then she was like
acting like,
wow,
who watches your kids?
Like she had so many questions. It was like a line of questions. Like I was in the FBI room under interrogation. Until like the fourth question, I didn't really understand that I was under interrogation. And then it came out to it when I thought about it after the end. I was like, she is a little bit jealous of me because it took you a long time to get where you at, old bat. And me, I'm about 10 years younger. You 10 years my senior, and you ain't where I'm at. So you actually jealous of me, and it's coming out as these vindictive questions of you trying
to just curious.
Curious.
No, you ain't curious.
You're not curious. You're jealous, and that is what to look for, my friend.
Sign number one.
I had no idea, but I was just like, okay. And Ashley clocked it right then and there. It was so fast.
We were coming back from a field trip with her class, and I'm like falling asleep, but I'm hearing this, and I'm, what? Do you feel what's going on here?
And Ashley started
she was like, do you get to go on vacations? And Kendra's like, not really. I was like, you do. You
I
always
said,
gone.
Tell her you do. Tell her you be outside.
Like I said, you don't go on vacations. You're always gone.
I didn't know what was happening. You know what? That was my bad.
She had her
Discernment
messed
was
up.
on pause.
But you know what? You had a friend that caught.
And that is a friend that's like, don't play with my friend.
Yeah.
And we all need a don't play with my friend.
You
So, this episode is. Girl, is my cue cards mixed up? Let's be for
All right,
real.
so let me ask a question. Why do you think some friendships quietly turn into competition?
Oh, that's where I was at. I said, girl, is my cue cards mixed up? What's happening?
Why do you think, like,
Why do you think? Wait, repeat it one more time.
why do you think some friendships quietly turn into competition?
Because they're quietly hating on
Yeah.
No, it don't even got to be a quiet hate. It actually could be
It
very
could be
loud.
Yeah.
But you
It can
don't
be
notice
very
it.
loud, but since you think this your homegirl,
You're
you're not catching it. But that's how it could turn to jealousy.
I think that comes with growth too, because like when you're younger, you kind of be like, "Oh, that's my girl. She wouldn't do that." But it's like, no, she would. She would. They will. They freaking will.
Like I remember, I promise you, I remember, and like I've always been in church. I've always been a girl that goes to church, whatever. But I remember the first time, and I was younger, and I started to change my life, and so one of my friends was like, "That ain't gonna last. You'll be back," and I should have knew then.
that she was a hating.
I should have knew then. But I just laughed it off like it was all sweet. And I found that in my past life, I used to laugh stuff off. Like everything was sweet, but everything not sweet.
Mm-hmm.
And now you got to take things at face value for what people are saying and acknowledge what they're saying.
I think
and
I'm learning that.
Yeah, because we just push it off or let it go as nothing, but it's something.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's very important because healthy friendships inspire each other.
Right.
They don't compete with each other. And if you feel like you're not inspired, that's probably
Not
not the
your friend.
for you.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Girl, you got to keep a good
Right.
circle.
Yeah.
I like that.
And also I found that that energy does tend to shift. Like once you start to elevate, the energy around the room, and that's how you could tell. When you're elevating, how do they look at you now when you're elevating? How do they support you when you're elevating? Because sometimes like you got a nail business. Your nail business is thriving, okay? Baby, you making you doing what you gotta do, but then it's just like, are those same friends around or are they not?
No. They was left in the beginning of my journey.
And that's what you gotta notice, like who changes when you're changing for the better, who actually changes towards you. Because that's a key factor in identifying, like, are you with me for the long run?
Wait, but do they have to be on the same journey? Like, same lane as you. They could be like in a slower lane. So even if they're still supporting you, don't mean that they're not your friend.
It don't mean no.
Yeah.
They could be in the same. Well, I think some people like a specific version of you.
Mm-hmm.
Some people only like that specific version.
Yeah.
And if that's not the version of you that they like some people only like the version of Kendra that was buying everybody drinks, getting them into the club, driving them down to the club, bringing them home from the club. The version that had no limits, that did not know no, that did not know I don't have it, that did not know, you know what, I don't think I'll put that in my name because that's going to affect my credit. That didn't have limits.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some people like that version, but when you turn into the version that has limits, oh no, I don't think I'm going to do that. Yeah. Then they're like, she acting funny.
Yeah.
So people like a different version of you. They only want the version that serves them.
That's
right. So you figure out who is your friend based off of when I'm no longer being in the position or in that place to be that to you, is it still, we still rocking together? We still, you still down for me or whatever. Yeah. And so that's how you kind of tell who is here for me, who's genuine with me. You know what I'm saying? But I seen that. I went from being the friend that
had a whole bunch of friends.
Had a whole bunch of friends, thousands of them. Like, I'm talking about by the boatload, okay? You know what I'm saying?
Everybody was your friend. Who's that? That's my friend.
They coming to the parties. They coming to this. They coming to that. They getting turned. They like, oh, you're the shot queen, all of this stuff. But then when I changed, like the one party we wasn't drinking, people were disgusted with us. Like, I'm talking about.
I think I was at that party party, and I think
You
I was one of the ones that was like, "What you mean?"
No, but you still hung. You still stayed to the end of the party.
I did.
You still
And I
had a
danced
good
the night
time, and
away.
you still said when we getting together again. Like, you know, some people is there for it. They here for you. They gonna be there for you. Like you and Lay, y'all was at my ordination to become a pastor. Like,
Yes.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
That was a big
those are
accomplishment.
big accomplishments.
Yes.
That I'm with you come rain, shine, or snow. You know, I'm finna be there. But there are some people that are only there for a season, and maybe those they're not haters, but they're not there for this.
Yeah.
They're not gonna be there for this part, or they're either gonna start judging you for she thinks she better than me.
I think it was, I never heard anybody say that about me, but I do genuinely feel like my old friends probably do feel like I think that I'm better than them. But it's not because I do think that I'm better than them. It's just that I decided to go a different path and do different things to where my life is presented to you as if I'm better than you because you think I'm better than you.
And I think that your success can make people confront their lack of movement.
Yeah.
They've been in the same space at the same place, and then they're watching you go forward, up. So now it makes them look at themselves like, I'm doing the same thing I've been doing. I'm at the same place I've been at. And so it makes them kind of feel some type of way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I really don't even feel like dealing with people. That's too much. That's truly too much. It's like, dang, if I'm growing, I'm supposed to, like, I think I'm better than you, or it's just
they start to feel
they
that
really
way.
genuinely
People
think
are
that.
just
So,
weird.
question
I think
for
that.
everybody, for all of us: have you ever noticed someone becoming distant after you started growing? Huh? Yours is tiny. This is our first time doing the cue card.
Y'all
We're
know.
trying to be better. Y'all talked about our phones, so work with us, okay? We're doing the best that we can.
What was the question?
So the question was, have you ever noticed someone becoming distant after you started growing?
I don't think I noticed anybody else getting distant. I probably,
Distance yourself.
yes.
Yeah.
Why you
That's
think you
what I was-
distance yourself?
Because we were in two different lanes. We were worried. I have friends who played Fortnite, vaped, and sat at home all day.
Mm-hmm.
When I didn't align with that no more, I went this way. I became an entrepreneur. I started my nail business, so I drifted away from them. I distanced myself from them because that's just not what I wanted to do.
I'm not doing that no more. Yeah.
I think when you grow anyway, it don't even be intentionally to drift away. You just be like, oh, y'all still playing? You know what I'm saying? Still playing? Oh, girl, I was just doing nails. You know, it's not intentional to be like that. It just be like something where y'all don't even be in the same place no more.
Yeah.
And it's not. So, yeah.
Like, yeah, I think that too, but I also think like even today, it was a conversation that had came up, and it was like, oh yeah, I'm planning on going to the woo woo party and this and that and that. And I sat and I was like, oh, I didn't know about the party. And then I was just like, why would I know about the party? Like, I've been in my own lane, in my own space, and so it's kind of like when the distance does happen, it's just like, oh, you recognize my growth. Thank you for that. It's not like an offensive state. I'm not an offensive state. Like, I understand that you recognize my growth, and I don't fit where you are anymore. And sometimes when you grow, you don't fit where you used to be.
Right.
And it's okay if both parties recognize you don't fit here and I don't fit there yet. Because it's always room for you to come over here.
Yeah.
But to not have any envy or strife behind it, or they acting funny, or they this or they that. Like, literally I had somebody stop talking to me or treating me a kind of way that I felt and I knew was happening, but they had never said anything. And so they were treating me a certain type of way, and I'm not knowing. So I'm just showing love, being happy, being great, like how I am. And it had came out that I was going to be the assistant pastor. And so then this person said, oh, I had been mad at you because I thought you was acting funny with me, so I was mad at you. I didn't know that you were gonna, taking on a new responsibility.
Yeah, because
you didn't care to ask.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't care to check on me. You didn't care to say, hey, are we good?
That's how you know, like, a one-sided friendship, because it's like, if you didn't reach out to them, then they didn't even know what was going on
at all. Like, it was just like, do you care to know? Or do you not care to know?
Yeah.
And most times, like, it don't matter because I don't need nobody to reach out to me or whatever. But
Right.
if you don't care to know and you just, like, automatically start acting funny with
Because
me.
you think I'm
because
acting
you
funny.
think I'm acting
That's
funny
what I
with
say.
you.
It's too
That's
much
weird.
with people. Like
I always say, like, if you're gonna be my friend, if you really call me your friend, then you should be able to have uncomfortable conversations with me without it turning into beef or animosity. If I do something, if you feel like I'm acting distant, call me up. Hey, girl, I noticed you haven't called me. You ain't texted me. You okay? How you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Why does it always have to automatically result to, oh, she acting weird towards me?
Yeah.
Girl,
Ooh, that's crazy.
maybe I'm stressed out over here, and I just need to get my life together. And you worried about me not calling you
I said that
and
last
being
season
weird.
too because I had a friend that I used to think like, oh, I don't care about calling her, but it's like when I finally sat down and talked to her, I'm like, dang, girl, you was going through this, and that. So I do like to give that grace now, like, okay, maybe somebody could be like possibly going through something because I literally, because she's shutting down, I was thinking like, oh, forget her.
And I think that's a natural reflex,
Yeah.
like a natural reflex. But I think that going through like season 1 and being here now, you realize that am I showing emotional maturity right now? Like, am I actually thinking as a mature adult, or am I thinking as a person that, oh, my feelings is hurt, so I'm gonna act how they acting? Like, if you as you mature and as you grow in life, you realize like, okay, you know what? They could be going through something, or they could have this going on, or they could have that going on, and you could show grace.
Just to hear like the problem she was having, I'm like, girl, I'm over here sitting over here like, well, fine.
It was like for me when my mom passed away. That's when I like lost all my friends from high school because like after my mom passed away, I my mindset changed. Like I'm my mom's only child, so I'm like I gotta get my life together. Like at the end of the day, yeah, I have family to fall back on, but my main support system is no longer here. So I need to shift.
Yeah.
When I shifted, they felt like I was being weird and I was hanging out with my other friend more than them. And it was just like, no, she showed me more support than y'all. She showed me that she cared.
Yeah.
She showed me that she cared about my feelings and my business. She showed me that. Y'all showed me that y'all was worried about me not coming over, not smoking vapes, not playing Fortnite, and not doing all the extra stuff.
Yeah.
So,
and I think that takes a big step to recognize like what type of friends that you do have. Like, these are friends that you guys are actually temporary. Y'all like to be there for the turn up, or y'all like to be there for whatever. But this person cares about my well-being.
Yes.
This person cares about, you know, how am I going to be okay? Am I going to make it? My stability, me like getting into a better person, reaching a new level. So those are two different type of friends. And I think that for you took like a big step to understand like, this is the road that I need to go on because if I stay here, I'm going to be in this same space and continue to do this same thing.
So with that being said, how do you protect your peace without, you know, coming off as cold?
That's hard because I'm not going to lie, I was bitter. I was very bitter at them. Like, I was so bitter to where they was blowing my phone up and I was literally ignoring them. Like, I don't want to be your friend anymore. But it came from a space because I already had called them and had a conversation with them and told them what bothered me. And I felt like if I would never called them, then nothing would have changed. Right. So after I called them and seen their reaction, I was just like, you know what? I don't want them as my friends.
Yeah. It's kind of like you realize, sometimes you can realize when you go through like a conflict with somebody, then you realize like, actually, no thanks. Like,
you know what's crazy?
No thanks.
It was 4 or 3 of them. I can't remember. But they were all together when I FaceTimed them.
Yeah. So y'all all been sitting up talking about me, and that's gonna piss me off even more because y'all been sitting up talking about this situation, and not one of y'all came over here respectfully to talk to me about the situation.
Exactly. When I called, they're like, "We knew you were gonna call, so why didn't you call me? If you knew that I was gonna call and you knew that the energy was off, why didn't you? Why didn't y'all
call me?
I think for me, I don't know how to like do that without feeling cold because I feel like I lost a lot of emotion when my mom died. So I feel like I go cold fast, like easy, hot to cold, like shivering, like very quickly. Like I shut off. I think I keep saying I'm gonna go to therapy. I do, but I haven't did it. But I feel like I lost a lot of emotion when my mom passed away. Like
so it was just easy for you to just be like,
I be feeling like I don't care about nothing. If I could deal with that, nothing else matters to me. You know, I feel like So I don't know how to like not just be shivering. Because
I
would shut the door, close the blinds.
I do think honestly that's something that you should work on because it could take a lot of valuable relationships that you actually have. Like being that person that just shuts people off or that shuts people out. It could interrupt or disrupt a lot of meaningful relationships that you have. Like I know, like for me, we recently had a little spat, and I don't do code. So if you're not speaking to me, and I've reached out to you more than once, oh okay, it's fine, and it's going to be like I've done what I've done, and I'm gonna sit that down.
But it's like if she reaches back out, even if it is a couple of days, you're not still bitter about it, right?
I'm not.
You're gonna hit her back up.
No, I'm not bitter about it, and I'm going to hit her back up. But I do feel like there's a time frame to where it's like I got past that, but now I'm past it. Like
I get past things without even telling people I'm past it. Does that make sense? Like I'm done with.
But I think that's part of emotional immaturity.
Yeah.
Because you have to talk about it. You have to express that, and you have to like have a conversation. Like one thing that really triggers me, like I don't know if it's as a Libra or me as a person, is something happens and then people think time cleared it. No, baby, I'm still parked at that last street, and I love you. I'm not holding no grudge, but you're gonna address the situation that happened back here on Rudell Avenue. You're going to address that. Right. And then we could come back up to here to Avenue Q in 04 or whatever, but you're going to address what happened back here on Avenue Q.
Yeah, you can't ignore that.
You can't ignore it, and that's something like in me that I can't ignore problems. If it's a problem, if it's something, tell me.
Yeah.
Because I don't want you not telling me and then...
Exclamation mark to that.
Tell me.
So
that we could get past it right then and there.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Then that's when secret animosity lingers, and then guess what? Then they turn jealous.
So before we wrap up the episode, do you think that social media has made fake support easier to hide?
Oh yeah, because you can just share a picture.
And people will heart it, people will like it, some people will just watch your story. Some people won't say anything.
I mean, like, some people will post happy birthday, but do you really mean happy birthday to me?
No, but for real. Some people could say that they support you, but never show up physically in the physical world.
No, seriously, like you guys know, my girlfriend has a clothing brand that she promotes very often. And there's a lot of people who comment on her stuff like this hard, woo-de-woo, woo-de-woo, woo-de-woo. And then when she has the physical object ready for purchase, it's like cold.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it's like, should she be grateful that they even acknowledged her post on Instagram, or should she still feel some type of way because they did it?
Purchase it.
Right.
I don't know about that.
I think.
Like, is that considered fake support?
Well, I think two things can be true. I think that people can support your business genuinely, and then if it's not something that they will use, what are they supposed to do?
Like, share, and follow it.
If they share, and follow, I feel like that is some support.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But if it's something that they wouldn't, like, use, like, I know for me, my friend, she's not even my friend. She's a coworker, but I guess I shouldn't say this. I don't know her enough to be my friend, but she's a cool person. She seemed like she would be a cool person. But she wrote a book. Now, I don't really know her. I met her at my job. She seemed cool. She seemed very, very cool. But being the person that I am, I want to support every business. You know what I'm saying? So I bought the book. That's something tangible that I could read. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like as far as like my friends, like Lay's brand, I bought a sweater. Because I mean, how many sweaters I'm really gonna wear? Not many.
Exactly.
So I feel like given the initial, hey, I mess with you. I support you. I want to support your business. And if I don't use the product, that would be silly to keep buying the product.
Or you could just buy it and gift it to somebody.
Yeah, but what if you don't have that many gifts to give? Like, you can't buy the product
every week.
You can't buy the product over and over. I think at least
she said buy her girl stuff.
Buy her girl stuff. like I feel like something like tangible, right? So you do nails. I love my nails done. I'm not really a nail girly, And Ashley will tell you, I didn't used to get my nails done frequently. I didn't really enjoy nails. But you my friend and you do nails, so I get my nails done.
Okay,
It's something that I could do that it don't hurt me to do it.
Right.
Okay, I'll get my nails done. But I normally was not a nail girly. But you're my friend, so I go to you. You know, when I came to you the first time when my nail lady was out of town, I said, my nail lady's out of town. I'm just coming to you this time. My nail lady's out of town. But I think that showing support could come in different ways. So I think that two things could be true.
Okay.
But I think that social media has become like a place where people can pretend they support you, but they really don't. And that's why I got off of Instagram for real. Because people act like you didn't see on social media? Oh, I posted the invite on social media. Don't post no invite and then say that that's my invite to your event if we're friends. Like, that's so
I'm going to say this real
strange.
quick. Like, a guy that I used to talk to a long time ago when my mom passed away, he had reached out to me, but he had reached out to me, like, on social media. He was like, I'll try to, like, call you on your phone because I feel like this is so impersonal. Like, we weren't even like that. We were just like that, you know? So, I felt really, he had sent me, like, this little poem or whatever it was like, he was like, but he did make me know, like, I wanted to come to you more personal than just social media.
I think social media is not personal at all.
Yeah.
So when people expect you to know information from social media, I logged off. What is it? Deactivated, all of that. Like, I'm not on social media. So therefore, if you want to reach me, reach me.
Right.
And if you don't reach me, we won't be reached.
That's right.
Call me, beat me if you want to reach me. What they
Okay.
said, impossible or whatever. So, in closing, you guys, the goal of this conversation is to not make everybody suspicious of their friends. We don't want y'all to be watching everybody, like, making sure they real or fake or anything like that.
She said,
It's to remind us to value the genuine relationships that you actually do have.
Yes.
And a real friend is not threatened by your light. They should not be threatened by your light, and they are not doing undermining things or saying things like that to make you feel bad for your success.
Yeah.
They're like genuinely going to support you. So that's basically what this episode was. It's just for you to continue to grow, and don't choose people that are the loudest. Choose people that are the realest.
Clock
that T.
That was a good one.
I know, that's right. I thought of that off the top of my head. Wasn't even on my card. I should be a poet, and I know it. And remember, everybody that's smiling for you is not rooting for you, okay? And we are, though. All of us here at Girlfriends Unscripted, we're here for you. So until next time, peace out, girlfriend.
Keep it real, we keep it true. Even when I don't agree with everything you do. Every moment lifted high. You know, just two queens talking live. I know that I can call on you. When I have no one else, you always stay true.